After providing some lackluster scripts for the movie and the end of Flutter Valley, George Arthur Bloom would end his time writing for Ponies with one more story. Well, he would return to 90s write for Tales, but what I mean is his time as a writer for this show would be over after this episode. This episode would be The Ghost of Paradise Estate, which is the first of the four-part stories. After writing two very entertaining specials and two rather pathetic feature-length scripts, Bloom would look to end his time with Ponies on high. Would he succeed? Well, that's what we're here to find out. Part 1 begins with the Ponies, Megan and her siblings painting Paradise Estate. Apparently they weren't happy with the shade of pink the Moon Chick chose. The baby Ponies are also helping by painting the interior of their suddenly generic-looking nursery, including the ceiling.
Nursery pretty, Megan.
Broken English, why do you torment me? Baby Lofty is painting the ceiling and runs into a mobile because she sucks at flying. However, they're done, so they head to the main estate where they'll be sleeping for the night. I wonder if all the adult Ponies crammed into the nursery when they painted the estate's interior. That night, the baby Ponies are sleeping in one of the rooms when a hand reaches out from under Baby Heartthrob's bed and pulls the blanket away. She pulls it back up, but whatever it is just lifts the whole thing up off her. The thing looks like a ghost, and Baby Heartthrob naturally freaks. She tries to wake the others, but they all dismiss it as a nightmare.
Yeah, go back to sleep.
I need my full 8 hours to be the best turd I can be. Baby Heartthrob goes to get Megan, and the ghost makes his presence known to the others. Turns into a bat to corner them because why not? However, Baby Sundance says enough to this and starts fighting. She gets a pillow off a bed which has apparently been subjected to spirit balls and throws it at the ghost only for it to intercept. The others join in without much success, but I get to see Baby Lickety Split get hit in the head with their own pillow. Of course the thing splits just in time for Megan and Molly to come in. All they see are baby ponies and a lot of feathers. Megan assumes it was a pillow fight and tells them to all get back to bed. The babies don't want to be alone, so Molly agrees to sleep with them. The babies insist that there's a ghost, but Megan says there's no such thing as a ghost and even sings about it. Megan, you're telling this to talking ponies, including some unicorns and pegasi, in a world populated by who knows what else. Are you really sure about that statement? Well, later the ghost returns and they go to get Megan again. However, Megan and Danny are still skeptical.
That giant bear in your closet when you were 3.
That was different.
Sure it was. It was stuffed.
I love the writing of these two. They search the estate, but all they find is Spike hanging out in a storage closet. Wait, why would he be in a storage closet in the middle of the night? I mean, is that where he lives? Yeah, whatever. The boys want to ask the ghost to go away, but Danny wants to trap it. Unfortunately, they don't have any unlicensed nuclear accelerators, so he sets up a super complicated trap with a cake as bait. Are you trying to catch Slimer, man? It doesn't matter anyway, as Spike triggers it as he tries to run through how it works. The search continues elsewhere, but it looks like the estate is ghost-free, though we do get some fun antics partially fueled by animation errors. The traps aren't going much better as Spike keeps setting them off because he's an idiot. Morning comes and the baby ponies are on such a hair trigger running into each other sets off a series of events to cause some of them to be under a curtain, scaring the crap out of the others. However, the ghost finally makes his presence known to set up the cliffhanger. Part 2 opens with the ghost suddenly gray instead of light blue, and the kids are in their day clothes. What, did they decide to hold off until they could get changed? Whatever, Megan tells the ghost to leave.
This is my house!
Then I want all of you to leave.
Holy crap, it's the ghost of Megatron! I'll leave it to the Moon Chick to not only pick the wrong shade of pink, but to put this thing on top of an ancient Decepticon burial ground. The ghost of Megatron breaks into a song about how screwed they are with some very interesting visuals. Damn, those terrified expressions on the ponies are effective. The song ends with him running all of them out of Paradise Estate. However, the ghost of Megatron gets stuck and Megan figures out that it's not a ghost at all, transforms or otherwise. Though it is a transformer, so to speak, as it transforms into a female bird. She's Pluma, a penna, which is a shape-shifting breed of bird. She was being a ghost to get them out of Paradise Estate, and when she's learned that they're all there, she drops a bunch of nets on them. She was sent here by Squirk, who was a nasty guy from when Dream Valley was underwater because it suddenly was sometime in its history. Squirk is essentially My Little Pony's answer to Cthulhu, a giant red octopus who ruled with an iron tentacle. He used a magical gem called the Flash Stone to enforce his brutal rule. However, the water began to drain away from the valley and land creatures like the Pennant showed up. Squirk's answer to these new neighbors was to zap them good, but Pluma's grandfather, Ruff, got the Flash Stone away from him. He broke it in half and threw one half into the ocean because that way Squirk could easily find it later, and threw the other one to Dream Valley. Squirk then decided to wait Ruff out.
Waiting for my grandfather to get old, weaker. Squirk didn't care. He'll live for centuries.
That's pretty impressive considering octopi typically have very short lifespans. Pluma's here because Squirk has Ruff and will only let him go if she brings him the half of the Flash Stone on land. The ponies wonder what this has to do with them, but Pluma responds with an apology before flying off. She hovers over Paradise Estate and turns into a giant magnifier to concentrate sunlight on it. The ponies try to get free, and we get a little explanation that the unicorns can't wig through solid objects. After we see Pluma still beaming the house, Buns uses her telekinesis magic to undo the ropes. However, they get loose just in time for Pluma to vape Paradise Estate to set up the cliffhanger.